Hey, Taylor in Detroit. Matthew here with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and with the help of my GoPro camera, I'm going to show you how I cut prescription lenses for your Gucci 3562 color LA2. Of course, Gucci made in Italy. This is the Havana with the green inside, and of course the red, green, and the kissing G's, the Gucci emblem. So let's begin. I'm going to pop your lenses out, one of which says Gucci, and I'm going to put your Italian frame into my French edger, and hopefully they won't fight. But I'm going to wake it up and hit trace. The stylus is going to pop up and it's going to trace the shape of the right lens before moving over and tracing the shape of the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everybody loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy a genuine, authentic Gucci frame and you will receive free, clear, single vision prescription or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number on there. So if you have vision insurance or flex dollars, you will be reimbursed from your purchase. That is the shape of your lens. Your pupillary distance for your right eye is 30.5, so I'm going to put that in there, 30.5, and let's go ahead and get your lenses prepped. Let's set that down. Your right eye reads -2, -75 at 150. I'm going to spin the axis wheel of my Marco 101 lensometer to 150. Put the power drum on -2. Put your lens in, rotate it until the sphere power comes in clearly. Check your astigmatism correction. We're good there, and I'm going to put a couple dots on your lenses. 1, 2, and 3. And this is your right lens. Let me do the same thing for your left lens. -1 1/4, -1 at 25. Spin the axis wheel to 25. Put it on -1 here. Or 1 1/4, 1 1/4. Rotate that. Put 3 dots on your lenses. A little too light. Let me darken that. 1, 2, and 3. And that is the left lens. Now that I'm thinking about it, I need my flashlight. Let me get that ready. I'm going to grab your lens stuff and come on down here and put your right lens up here. Now this is a block, or as I like to call it, Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens using a double-sided adhesive sticker, of which I've already done. So a little silver button on the back is a magnet. I'm going to pull the paper away to reveal the black sticky side, and I'm going to use that magnet to hold it in place in the arm. The reason why I put those 3 dots on your lenses is your lens has to be oriented just right, or you're not going to see as well. So those 3 dots are right there. That is your optical center. It's going to go right in front of your pupil. Get everything lined up, hit that button. The arm comes down and drops the block onto the right lens. Let me do the same thing now for your left lens. Your pupillary distance for your left eye is 30. So I'm going to make that 30. Get everything lined up just perfectly. Hit that button. Oops, I didn't put the sticker on there. Look at me getting ahead of myself. Let me pull this back up. Put the block in there this time. Got the left lens. Make sure we're still lined up perfectly. And we are. Hit that button. It comes down now. Now the actual cutting wheel is over here on the far right. It's going to act like a heavy grit sandpaper to grind away your lens material. This wheel in the center is what's going to put the channel, that little valley on the lens. Wake this up. I do not want to polish the lens. I do not want to put a bevel on the front surface, just the back surface. So I'm going to take your right lens, and again using that magnet, that's what's going to hold it in place in the chuck, and hit start. The door is going to close, the clamp is going to shut, and then the lens is going to move up, and 2 white styluses are going to trace the shape of the right side of the frame to make sure the lens is large enough to fit into the frame. In fact, it's going to measure twice, measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly where to place the bevel so the lens fits best inside the frame. The wheel, the gears are starting up, and your lens is just about to drop down onto the cutting wheel. Now, your lenses are made out of polycarbonate. Polycarb is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. Your lenses are also virtually unbreakable. They are bulletproof up to .22 caliber and have both UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. They're also aspheric, and aspheric simply means not spherical. A spherical lens is completely round in every direction and gives you an ugly cosmetic fishbowl appearance when people look at you. So not only are your lenses thinner and lighter weight, but the front curvature is much flatter. It goes with today's flatter curvature of frame, so your lens is going to fit in there and give you the best cosmetic quality possible. Now when you buy lenses from people online, when you buy glasses, they charge you for the prescription. And that's for plastic. If you want to upgrade to the thinner and lighter weight unbreakable polycarb, they charge you an upgrade fee for that. And then if you want the aspheric lenses with the flattest curvature possible, they charge you another upgrade fee for that. So that's someone else's third tier premium lens. You get that for free just for buying the frame from me. Of course, this is a beautiful Gucci frame. It sells for $300, and you're taking advantage of the free prescription lenses that come with it. Has a dark tortoise temple with a slightly lighter Havana tortoise on the front, and it's got the green inside. Beautiful, beautiful frame. I did not have that one listed on my website just yet. You emailed me to see if I could get it, and of course I could. I got it for you. Let me take my paper towel, dry everything off. Let's go ahead and see if your lens fits in there. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner, press down, it fits in perfectly. Let's go ahead and start cutting your left lens. Flip that over to L and hit start. And just like before, the door will close, the clamp will shut. And then your lens is going to be traced by the two white styluses. And this time they're going to trace the shape of the left side of the frame to make sure that it fits in there, following the shape of your lens just perfectly. Of course, doing it twice to measure the thickness of your prescription at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel, so you have no edge thickness whatsoever protruding from your frame. So that's what you're going to get with the thinner, lighter weight lenses. And of course, the front curvature of the lens, let me take this off. Remove the double-sided adhesive sticker. The front curvature of your lens matches the curvature of your frame. So let me go ahead and inspect your lens. We're going to spin the axis wheel back to 150. Put it in above that red dot, which is your optical center. And I am getting -2 diopters. Check your astigmatism correction of 75. We're ending up with -275, which is 1 tick mark away from 3. You have 2 diopters of spherical prescription. You have 3 steps of astigmatism correction. You add those 2 numbers together and that gives you 275. Now for your right eye, your left eye is -1 1/4, -1. You need 5 steps of correction to make everything the correct size in your left eye. You need 4 steps of astigmatism correction, but when you add those 2 numbers together, you end up with -2 1/4, and that will be the final value for your left eye. Now, your astigmatism is what makes everything blurry. That's why 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. Think of it as the fine-tune knob. For the right eye, we turn that knob, a straight line is 0 to 180, so we go past 90, we turn that knob to 150 for your right eye. Your left eye is only 25, so that's what makes everything clear when we turn the knob there. Take your lens out. Let's dry everything off. Let me find your frame from where I set it down and lost it. Here we are. I'm going to tuck in the corner of your left lens, push down, that snaps in there perfectly. Let me go ahead and take this block off. Remove the double-sided adhesive sticker. Let's go down and measure. Spin the axis wheel back to 25, which is the fine tune. Put it in over that red dot. And I am getting, if I can find my flashlight, -1 1/4. Check your astigmatism correction, and which is 1, and we end up with 2 1/4. So your pupillary distance is 30.5 for the right eye and 30 for the left, which is a total of 60.5. I'm going to hold the card up there, place the 0 against my thumb on your right lens, and then we hold it up to the left lens. We're getting 60.5, so that is made perfectly. Of course, now's the time in every video that I explain to everyone that when you get these in the mail, and of course free shipping anywhere in the United States, but there's a very small chance that these will be too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side of the frame is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other, and I am no exception. I'm part of that 80%. But that's why 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm gonna get these in standard alignment first, also known as the 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down, there is no wobble. I flip them over, press down, there is no wobble. I make sure each temple overlaps perfectly, and they do. And they're not askew in any way, and the same amount of tension on each hinge. Now I forgot to show you, this is your Gucci case, your Gucci card of authenticity, and of course your Gucci cleaning cloth that comes with it. Not only do I include instructions on how to care for your eyeglasses, but for your case and cloth so they will last you for years. Your case will store flat in your purse or pocket when you don't need it. It opens up, of course it's got that incredible Gucci emblem on the inside if I'm not messing it up. There we go. The Gucci chains that are in there, but it unfolds. When you want to store your glasses in there for protection, they fold up and they will snap shut in this case. There we go. And then when you don't need them and you put them on, this will fold down and fit flat into your pocket. Come on, there we go. So to minimize space and give you as much room as possible that you need. So that's that. If anyone has any questions about what I can or can't do, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. Taylor in Detroit, Michigan. I hope you enjoyed watching as I made prescription lenses for your Gucci 3562, the color LA2, and the 53 eye size. And hopefully everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.